Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we're actually in Surfside Beach, South Carolina. We're going to take you and show you the update on the Surfside Beach Fishing Pier construction, where they're at in that process. We're going to talk about the potential for opening dates, show you the progress that's been made to this pier, and also the stores and things they're going to have to offer. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything in Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you. So as you can see, they have added the brand new lettering there on the side of the building. That is new. Also, they have added the railing for the main staircase going up the front to the pier. They still don't have railing for the ADA accessible ramp that's on the side here, and we'll show you that. We'll get a closer view of that. There's a lot of news recently surrounding this pier. I had planned to wait till it opened to do a new video, but we've got a lot of new news. So we're going to walk around the side here, show you this side, and then we'll also walk around the other side. There's a public beach access here, and we're right next to River City Grill. We have a video on River City Grill, so if you're interested in that, I'll link that in the description below. We ate at this one right up on that deck right there. So let's talk about the stores. What we know for sure, because the signage is already up, is Drippy's Homemade Ice Cream is going to be here on the pier. They are also going to have a bait and tackle shop. And additionally, they will also have a restaurant or some place that you can eat. I'm not sure what kind of food exactly. And they're also planning to have a gift shop and other stores. Some of the stores have not been announced yet, so we will definitely keep you posted on that and let you know what they're going to have as soon as it's announced. So let's talk a little bit about dates. There's two parts to these dates. There's, first of all, the dates about when it's going to open to the public. And then there are dates of a grand opening and like when all these stores will have tenants and the pier goes out here. We'll also talk about the construction of the pier. So first, let's talk about the date for when the pier, we'll go down here on the beach, take a look at it, when the pier will be open to the public. They still have not announced an official date. The latest news, which could change, so this is the latest thing that I've heard in the news, is that they will open this to the public shortly after the end of August. It'll be a soft opening, it won't be a grand opening, but it sounds like you'll be able to walk out on it. Will you be able to fish on it? I don't know. Will any of the stores be open? Probably not. All of this could change, but that's the latest information that I have. Also wanted to mention when they think they'll have the grand opening, and I'll mention that in a bit, but let's talk about this construction. So they have said that this can withstand the structure. I don't think they mean the railing, but the actual physical structure, which as you can see is reinforced concrete. That's what took them so long to build it, because before it was a wooden pier that got severely damaged during Hurricane Matthew, like I mentioned in 2016, or if I didn't mention it, that's when it was destroyed. So we're here about 7 years later, and they're just now finishing it, but this new one is meant to withstand hurricanes. They say it can withstand waves 15 feet above the level of the pier, so that's pretty incredible. So there's a look back towards the pier, and we'll go down here under it. They have taken down, so this is something I've gotten a lot of questions about. They used to have some construction stuff right here, some barriers. They've taken all that down, so now you can walk on the beach. So that's been a big concern of a lot of people. As you can see, it is wide open, and now you're free to walk on this beautiful beach here in Surfside. It's a great beach. Very family-friendly area if you're not familiar with it, like if you're used to staying in Myrtle Beach. It's definitely a great place to come if you've got kids. It's a lot more chill than Myrtle Beach. There's also less to do, but you're a short drive from Myrtle Beach. And as you can see on the end, they've got a little bit of shade, that little building for fishing, to give you some shade and shelter. So let's walk to the other side and take a look at that. We've got some big, beautiful windows here. So back to the dates. They talked about the dates for this opening, the grand opening, which I presume means they would have most of the businesses open, if not all, that kind of thing. The grand opening for this pier is going to be next year. That's all they've said. So it will be 2024 at this point. So if you've been following me for a long time, you know in our last update about the pier, I asked all of you to guess. So now it's still not open, so we still can't see who was right. Those of you, I think some of you said Christmas. I think you were probably the closest. But if you said Labor Day, you're also kind of close because, like I said, they're going to at least, sounds like, open it to the public in a few weeks. They said some big gate they are waiting on. I guess it's the one that blocks it off at night when you're not supposed to be on the pier. That is not coming for a couple more weeks. So I think that's one thing holding it up. And obviously the ramp on the the handrails on the ADA ramp as well needs to be added to it. Other than that, I don't know what the state of these stores are on the inside. I would assume since Drippy's Ice Cream and we love that name, by the way, is already putting their signage up, I assume some of these buildings are finished on the inside. So what is your new prediction for both the soft opening and the grand opening of this pier? Leave us a comment and let us know what your prediction is. We'll start with some new predictions here. Also, if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. It helps people find our video here. Also, I have some more news about the pier. They had a pier committee. It was a committee of 5 volunteers, and they've been working on it for about a year to basically, there's a yoga class right behind me. It's a little distracting. To basically help with the construction and the preparation to open the pier. I mean, not physically doing construction, but doing guidance and that kind of thing. And the city council just voted to disband that group. It's kind of odd timing. You think they'd wait till at least the soft opening? I mean, I would think that. But let's walk back this way and we'll go let the yoga class be. But I thought that was kind of weird timing for that. I'm sure there's more to that story. I would assume there was something didn't go well there. But also the City Council of Surfside voted to rename this to the Pier Village area. So that's what they're going to call this area. I assume it will encompass the businesses that are right across the street and right, in this general area. They're going to call it Pier Village. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.